Hi, I'm Emma Prestridge, and I am a sophomore. I have been going to LCS for 11 years now.
So when would you say your Christian walk really began?
So as a child, my family was not really involved in the church, and the only place I would receive the gospel was LCS. And there came a point after several years that I was just not satisfied with the amount I was learning. My heart yearned for more. And my Nana, who is my grandmother, she hated to see me in that state. And so she told my parents that they had to get me in church. And so they did. And a week after we started going to church, my Nana went into sudden cardiac arrest. And that was a time of great desperation in my life. I was in tears and I was helpless. And my mom said the only thing to do was to pray. And so I did. And while I was praying, I went to God and I said, Lord, if you are here and if you are real, then please save my Nana. And although it took some time for her to recover, my Nana did survive through God's grace and mercy. And from that point on, I just knew that God had to be real.
So how has being a Christian affected your day-to-day life and your overall mentality?
So once I first came to Christ, I did not truly have a relationship with Him. I knew the stories, I knew how a Christian was supposed to act, but when it came to seeking Him out, I failed a lot. And it took me many years to go through that. But luckily, God did not give up on me, and He kept on working in my heart, and for that, I am incredibly grateful. I have gone through trials during that time. I have looked for comfort in all of my relationships and friendships, family, etc. And just going to them for comfort did not satisfy me, and it just left me in more sadness and tears more than anything else. In coming to God instead of man, I have found a greater comfort and peace in just giving my life over to Him and going to Him, because He has felt heartache and pain. And a lot of it has come from us, but He hasn't given up on us. And so why should I give up on Him? I have had to learn that my will is not as good as His, and that there is a greater joy in following Him than to be self-seeking. And just through Him, that joy has been a lot more evident in my life, and I have been able to find a greater joy.